Hello and welcome. This is Samuel on a windy day near Sacramento, California, 2024. Kristen, thank you very much for the opportunity to present our beautiful 21 Classic. So it's on a little bit on a windy side here, so we're going to step in right away and show you the inside. Okay, so that is much better. Kept the wind outside, so we're looking towards the back of the trailer here. You see we have a beautiful dinette. Now at Escape we say we built for you, and what we mean by that is there's a tremendous amount of customizations. Today we have about 100 options to choose from, so we won't go in all of that, but I give you a little bit of an idea of the space, how this feels, how you can work the space, and a few of the options. So in the back we have a table. This table will slide, so it's easy to get in and out. And this is our bench dinette, so I can comfortably sit maybe 4 grown-ups. However, I can make this into a U-shaped dinette as well, which would give me the opportunity to use this section as a lounge. We have the rear window here. Now these are the acrylic windows. You see how wide they open, well insulated windows, and I can just keep it like this and enjoy the view, or I can bring the back screen up, or perhaps I want to keep the sun out and sleep in the morning, or just for privacy I can shut this as well. Okay, so we're going to bring this up again, bring some light in. There we go. We have storage, which is the overhead cabinet storage, so there's loads of storage for your clothes or whatever you want to put in there. And then underneath we have batteries and water pump here in this section. Moving on into the kitchen. The kitchen in the 20C is fairly wide, so we have different configurations. We can do a 2-burner, a 3-burner, we can do an oven even in here, and we still have good countertop to prepare food, and we have the options of a larger sink. This one is the LK, it's like a composite sink. We have this in parchment, off-white, or a bit of a black one, which is the caviar. And then a beautiful faucet over here. More storage overhead, and also underneath, so for your pots and pans, all of that can go in here, right there. And we like to build our trailers to last, so we use good materials. We have plywood here. If you look closely here, you see we use good carpentry methods to make sure that this trailer will hold up for you, and that you can use it not just for a weekend at a time, but maybe weeks or months at a time. And you will find that many of our customers are customers who have time, who are either retired or going towards retirement, so their lifestyle is active and using this trailer extensively. Moving over to this side here, we see our fridge. The fridge that we use is a 2-way, now a Norcold fridge. Keep in mind, at times appliances can change as we move forward, but we're quite happy with the Norcold. The Norcold has, this one is runs on AC, so shore power or propane, and the freezer compartment is at the top with the fridge underneath right here. We also offer the option of a compressor fridge, and with a compressor fridge you would run this entirely on your batteries. So when it comes to selection of choices, if you want a compressor fridge, we would ask you, what's your traveling style? Are you on power? If you're not on power, if you boondock, then a compressor fridge would typically go with lots of solar, lots of batteries, just to be able to sustain that. What I personally like a lot in this unit is there's lots and lots of storage space. So you see, you can toss a lot in here, and it is easily accessible with either a hanging rod. We can also put in shelves there. Up here, same, there's more storage. You can put all kinds of stuff. We have fluffies in here because we travel with children. We can also put a microwave in here. as well. Now in the 21C you have so much real estate, the microwave can go up here or underneath your stove as well. Over here I typically like to have my laptops. I can work here. It's a beautiful setup. However, if you need more storage, we will build you a full height cabinet here as well. One of the keys in the 21C, it is a small to medium sized unit, so you're looking at 7 feet 4 on the shell, so you're smaller on the road than some of the other trailers, which is nice, you know, narrow turns and so on. And the layout here is so that the bed is about 53 inches on the width with the corner cut, is next to the bathroom, and it will allow you to get in and out from the front, so you don't have to crawl over anyone else. And then the bathroom is nice and deep right here. So it's a wet bath. You have everything you need. You have your toilet, your shower, and you can use this on the road. And you will find that if you haven't had a wet bath before, you'll probably start loving that, because it's a super efficient, space-saving area, and it allows you to have all the amenities in a fairly small space, and it doesn't feel claustrophobic. It feels like everything is right. You have your bed, you have your kitchen, you have a dinette, your fridge, lots of storage. When we are looking on the outside, escape trailers always come with a manual awning, and we have options. So the option for you is a power awning, and again it's a lifestyle, and it's a where do I camp and how do I camp. There's lots of differences why you would choose one over the other. But typically, if you are in a more rainy area, you might want to go for a manual awning. You can tilt that, the water flows off. If it's a sunshine area, you might want to go for the power awning. But we can go into this more in detail at Escape itself. So what do we see here? We have a colored shell, which is an option. We can do the bottom, the top. You can do 2 different colors, or you can just leave it white as you like. We can also do beautiful decals around it to personalize it to your style. Okay, you see the nice large acrylic windows. I mentioned those before. And then there's little details like this. We can add a ZAMP connector. This is for your solar ports. You can have, like here we stand under trees, but over there's some sun. So we could take some portable solar panels, put them over there, and feed all that sun energy right into the trailer. Made in British Columbia, Canada. And then the hitch receiver here is rated 150 pounds, so you could put your bikes on there, for instance. We have some really neat options as well. One of them is the master switch, so at night I can switch on one switch and I have various lights outside. They will all turn on, so it illuminates the trailer really nice. I can walk around, check on it as well. Okay, power. This one here is a removable power cord. What's nice about that is that basically there's no flies or bees or mice or anything able to go in it because it's completely sealed. So if you like that, that's a great option for you to choose. And then when you look at fiberglass, you see those beautiful curves. Those will last a long time. They won't, you know, traditional trailers at times, they can sort of wiggle themselves loose and water can come in. But this one here is built to last. Okay, moving along here. So we got our water inlet for the tank, for city water. We have furnace outlets. We can do a two-way hot water function. That means you can heat your water on propane or on electricity. So if you're on power on the campsite, might as well use that electricity that you pay already for. And there's a little switch in here that allows that to you. This trailer here is not lifted. We could lift it by 2 5/8. It's about 2.5 inches. So if you like to go on a bit more rough road, it's not an off-road trailer, but it will give you more clearance for sure. outside shower. So when we traveled, we came down through Washington, Idaho, down to Nevada, and we put our feet into a river, I think Columbia River, the big one there. We all had sandy feet. You take your outside shower and you shower that sand off, and then you continue your journey. So very practical. And it also does hot water. So if your hot water is on, you can even enjoy that. We got outside storage. So this is handy. You can put things in here, large items, bulky items, not too bulky. It's not a huge storage, but long items. And then we get to the front where we have our storage box. So this is where we toss in our hoses and balls and just everything that's bulky can go in here. You've got 100 pounds weight limit, and it sits nicely at the front of your trailer. Every Escape comes with 2 propane bottles, 20 pounds each, and then you have either the crank tongue or the power tongue to move your trailer up and down. In this 21C, there's also the option to put a little window over here if you like, but the way this sits right now is your standard function or standard specifications. So I hope you like this little tour. If you have any questions, please let us know. And remember, we have 1,400 Escape owners who are all willing to show you their trailer. So if you want to see a 17 or fifth wheel, call us up, we connect you, and you will be able to step into one of them. Remember, Escape Trailer is built for you.